money for charity over the years.
I'm sure sales were through the roof there today.
It was hot enough, yeah.
And the humidity was out as well.
Sure.
You're going to see in a minute nearing 90 in some cases, and we added in the humidity, it felt like it was into the 90s. Still have to speak about rain this time of the night. Stormwatch 7 live Doppler radar. We're going to close into it, and we'll get to those temps that we hit today. What we've got going on right now is a line of storms that were very strong afternoon, evening time frame, washing a couple severe thunderstorms. Right now, close in Stormwatch 7 live Doppler radar, and we'll get an even closer view where there's not any lightning been reported out of any of this rain activity that's there right now. I can't call it a storm. Between Clinton, Brandywine, heaviest rain showers, southern Prince George's County, from northern St. Mary's, southern Charles County, south La Plata, from my good friends out the direction Newburgh, even to Nanjemoy, and also to Charles County. Some heftier rain. This is almost kind of tropical-like that we've got going on right now. Warm and very high humidity. In fact, the humidity levels are almost matching the actual air temperatures. You go a little farther north and west, and we'll even catch our friends in Allegheny County, western Maryland, with a little bit of just general rain that's not very heavy out that direction in Cumberland right now. Moving ahead into the forecast and getting the comparison for temperatures that were out, are high nearly 90 in Washington. From this point of view, with selected cities, that was tops, even above Dallas, even above Atlanta today. Charleston, South Carolina, Little Rock, Tupelo, just to name a few places. These are real-time temps. It's 72 degrees, but if I were to show you dew point temperatures, one of our best measures of humidity, it's almost just matching that actual air temperature. It's soupy outside. So you could effectively say the bigger picture over the next 2 days, the heat and humidity isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Could now have overnight early morning showers coming in. The heftiest storms would come during the hottest part of the day if we can break some sun. Some of the latest in for our Sunday is that cloud cover holds tonight, tomorrow morning, and some scattered showers. G-Dub, George Washington University on the Mall tomorrow morning, have some rain gear. You might have some still scattered showers in the morning time frame before we'd pop out some sun. Temperatures on the rise. That's the time for the possible heavier thunderstorms, but note the temps forecast here closer to 80 would have more morning cloud cover in place at that time. More widely scattered showers and storms coming into Monday. Might be a lot like this Saturday. Temperatures back mid upper 80s, maybe even near 90 degrees. You add humidity and it feels even hotter than that. As I just skipped right on through my 7-day forecast, we'll just get right back to it here. Speaking of the George Washington University commencement going on, there's the hour by hour forecast for you, where it's going to be just very humid and a slight chance of a shower coming back into the forecast. Congratulations to everybody that's going to be out there for that. We will have a much better forecast by the time we go middle to end of next week as we scour out the humidity and take away the rain chances.
I like the way that looks. Thank you, Devin. And some breaking news from D.C. tonight. Police are asking for your help in locating a person of interest in the murders of 4 people on Thursday. Now, this is some surveillance video of the person wanted for questioning in the killing of the Savopoulos family and their housekeeper. Police have also just released video of the Savopoulos' Porsche that was found burned out in a Lanham Church parking lot. Anyone who has information is asked to contact D.C. police. But now it's time for sports, and American Pharoah really making it look easy at Preakness today.
And I sensed a little excitement coming from you earlier today.
Well, you know, I worked in Baltimore, so this is a big high for me.
Of course. All right, well, we'll take you back to Baltimore, where conditions weren't really up to par for the Preakness Stakes. The track was a little muddy because of weather, but the show must go on. That story next in sports.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Luna.
With Luna, buy one room, get all other rooms a product for just $50 each when you pay for padding and installation.
877-241 Luna.
Part of the kingdom. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Have you scheduled your annual air conditioning system check yet? Schedule your annual AC system check now for only $59. This $59 AC system check special ends soon. Call ARS to the rescue now at 888-2424-ARS.
The future isn't written in stone. It can be made better, safer, more secure. That's why we obsess. We push the limits of innovation and turn impossibility into reality. From the most advanced ways to secure our safety, to fusion reactors and manned missions to Mars. At Lockheed Martin, We're engineering a better tomorrow.
Want to take your shows everywhere you go this summer? Now you can with Xfinity from Comcast. For a limited time, get the X1 Triple Play for only $89.99 a month for 2 full years. Plus, get X1 DVR service free for a year. Only Xfinity offers the cloud-based X1 DVR. Download and watch or stream your recordings from anywhere. There's never been a better time to get the X1 Triple Play for only $89.99 a month for 2 full years. Plus, get X1 DVR service free for a year. Or ask how to get $500 back. Hurry, offer ends May 17th, so call or go online today.
And now the Toyota Sports Desk, brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
And we start tonight with the Preakness. Bad weather in the DMV, and it made things interesting in Baltimore. How about a muddy track for the race? But as long as your hat was on point, Kelly, everything was okay. Let's hear the call.
And American Pharoah has pulled away to a 2.5 length lead over Divining Rod. And then it's Dortmund. Tail of Verve, a huge long shot, is making a move on the far outside. But American Pharoah is all by himself. He is 5 lengths in front as they come to the wire. And American Pharoah and Victor Espinoza have won the Preakness over Tail of Verve.
Congrats to American Pharoah. He wins by 7 lengths. Now he has the chance to be the first Triple Crown winner since 1978.
He's just an amazing horse. You know, he's just so, you know, to me, they have to, you know, he's starting to show that everybody talks the greatness, and it's starting to show now, and they have to prove it. And but today, the way he did it, he's just so fast, and the way he ran, it was like poetry in motion.
All right, Nats and Padres in action tonight. Jason Worth's wrist still swollen. He sat out today. Meanwhile, top of the first, that's where we pick things up. You know, Escobar smacks a base hit to right. Ian Desmond rounds third. The throw to home, that's way off target. Escobar gets to second on the bad throw. Nats score 3 in the first. So it's 3-0. Max Scherzer, though, he had a strong outing. There he is right there. He went 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, and struck out 11. Right now, the Nats lead 4-0 in the 9th inning. O's and Angels. Big night for Mike Trout. He had 3 hits, including this opposite field solo shot. That's what Mike Trout does, making it 3-1 Angels. They tuck on 3 more and go on to beat the Orioles. The final for this one, 6-1. Well, as the basketball and hockey seasons wind down, DC fans will slowly turn their attention to the Nats, who are hot right now. Hopefully that mojo can rub off on the Redskins this season. Day 2 of rookie minicamp in Ashburn. Our cameras got a look at the Skins' 5th overall pick out of Iowa, Brandon Sheriff. And if you haven't seen him in person, he's almost too big to be playing any sport. He's expected to take up a lot of space on that offensive line. He played left tackle at Iowa, but he'll have to switch to right because of Trent Williams. We caught up with the Sheriff after practice.
People working against you to try to get you better. You're trying to get them better. It's all about technique and, you know, speed and just catching up to the game. You just gotta keep repping it. That's what Coach Callahan said. And we have a Sunday off tomorrow, so he said go to your hotel room and, you know, rep your pass set in your hotel room. So, you know, might as well do that too.
I think the one thing that you like about Brandon is he doesn't need a chip to play hard. You know, he's going to play hard no matter what. So there's no really added motivation that you have to give him on a week-to-week basis, on a play-to-play basis, on a day-to-day basis. Out here in rookie minicamp, he's out here trying his butt off.
All right, in golf, Rory McIlroy was on fire at the Wells Fargo. He was almost hitting pins from the bunker, driving greens on his first stroke. His putter was also working well. Rory finished with 11 birdies, setting a course record of 61 in the process. He sits atop the leaderboard at 18 under. He's on pace to shatter the course record of 16 under set by Anthony Kim. And a final note, the NCAA lacrosse tournament continues tomorrow. The Terp men will play UNC, while the Terp women will take on Northwestern, both looking to advance to the Final Four. And it's almost as if the Belmont Stakes couldn't get here any sooner, right?
Oh, I know. We are ready.
Can't
and
wait.
Hopefully American Pharoah is too.
Exactly. Hopefully.
Well, it is prom season.
Yep.
And we've got a great story for you when we come back. A high school quarterback keeping his prom promise. The big surprise for one of his long-lost friends, and how long his promposal has been in the works.
It's back, the 18th annual Sheehy 6000. We're out to sell 6,000 vehicles in 50 days. Save up to $15,000 off on over 7,000 Fords, Nissans, Hondas, Hyundais, Subarus, and Volkswagens. And to get financing as low as 0% for 72 months. Plus, help us raise $100,000 for the American Heart Association. Race in for the Sheehy 6000 at any of our 20 Sheehy locations. Because when it's gone, it's gone.
It's easy at Sheehy. Sheehy.com.
Wake up with Good Morning Washington, weekday mornings on ABC 7.
Marlowe Furniture's Memorial Day sale. 50% savings off comparable prices, plus free delivery. Or 48 months, no interest financing. Your style, your choice.
Bring your style to life at Marlowe.
Here's to the moment all those late nights paid off. The moment you took your career up a notch. Your future feels secure. Get started creating your moment at University of Maryland University College. With 95+ programs in cybersecurity, IT, business, healthcare, and more. Let us help you develop a plan that's affordable for you. Join our 93,000 students creating their moments. Call or visit umuc.edu/succeed.
The Hyundai Memorial Day sales event has arrived. With more selection, more value, and more deals on our entire Hyundai lineup. Get huge holiday savings on the all-new Sonata, Elantra, Santa Fe, and Genesis. Right now, get up to $5,000 in total savings. Or get 0% APR for 75 months. And lease a new Hyundai for as low as $139 a month. Plus, get America's best warranty. 10 years, 100,000 miles. You better hurry. The Hyundai Memorial Day sales event ends soon. So get to your local Hyundai dealer before it's too late.
Holy guaca, holy guaca, holy guacamole.
Holy guaca, holy guaca, holy guacamole. Holy mole, holy mole.
Holy, 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 holy guaca, holy guaca, holy guacamole.
Made with yummy, natural ingredients. One taste of holy guacamole will have your taste buds ready to dance. What are you waiting for? Try it today and see why holy guacamole is America's #1 guacamole.
Holy guacamole.
Know what's so great about Marlowe Furniture's Memorial Day sale? The prices. Same great furniture, only much lower prices and free delivery. Marlowe's Memorial Day sale. Come on by and catch us with our prices down.
It was not Pacquiao Mayweather, but last night's bout between Evander Holyfield and Mitt Romney got plenty of attention on its own.
No headbutts, no low blows. Mitt, no biting.
The fight lasted 2 rounds before Romney threw in the towel against the 5-time heavyweight champion. Neither man landed any serious blows. The fight raised about $1 million for a charity that helps people who have curable blindness. A high school quarterback in Pennsylvania holding true to a very sweet promise that he made when he was younger. In 4th grade, Ben Moser told his mom that he would take his best friend Mary to prom. He wanted her to fit in because she has Down syndrome. After the 6th grade, Mary switched schools, but they stayed in contact.
Bought some balloons and flowers and wrote prom on one of the balloons and brought it to her house and gave it to her.
Now, last weekend, he escorted Mary to her prom, and the two never left the dance floor. We'll be right back.
This is amazing.
I love this car.
Real people are discovering surprising things at Chevy.
This is a road trip car.
We're sold. It's so pretty.
They're good-looking cars.
It feels great.
Perfect. This is not what I would expect from a Chevy at all.
Get more than you expect for less than you imagined at the Chevy Memorial Day sale going on now. Get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on select 2015 models in stock the longest. That's over $3,100 on this Chevy Cruze. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Violently attacked by her mechanic, hot bench.
It's the Browns Nissan 25% off overstock sale with over 1,000 new Nissans in stock and on the way. Browns Nissan is applying additional incentives to help customers save up to 25% off the price of a new Nissan. Browns Nissan in Dulles and Fairfax. Buy happy.
I just got the best night's sleep on this Beauty Rest mattress. This is cause for celebration.
The Beauty Rest Recharge line with pocketed coil technology. Get your Beauty Rest.
Get your beauty rest at the grand opening of the VCF Mattress Shop at Value City Furniture. We make mattress buying as easy as 1, 2, 3, so you can get the best night's sleep. Sleep better, dream big, and hurry to Value City Furniture.
Women shelling out thousands to meet the man tailor-made just for them? But should they?
I say don't do it.
7 on Your Side's Josie Sturman investigates a local matchmaking service and reveals that its 100% guarantee is, well...
I don't want them to keep doing this to other people.
And when the I-Team dug deeper, our investigation kept getting bigger.
Consumers need to be aware of this company.
Costly Cupid, Monday on ABC 7 News at 11.
Join Brown's Manassas Subaru on Saturday, June 13th for a day of adoption fun during the Adopt with Love event. Meet adoptable dogs, cats, and Subarus starting as low as $5 per day. For details, visit ManassasSubaru.com. Brown's Manassas Subaru. Buy happy.
A wild weather day. Let's find out what's ahead.
Yeah, some strong storms earlier in the day, and it's just been really rain activity since then. And this is just heftier shower. It's kind of almost tropical-like out there with the heftier showers pockets there of combined southern Maryland. Graduation, George Washington University of the Mall. Just took a look at the latest info in. There is still a chance of scattered showers right at when the at least processional begins at 9:30 and the actual ceremony towards about 10. Scattered showers and storms, a little variance in temps, could be really hot, but the one constant is high humidity up until the front passes Tuesday afternoon. In the middle of the end of next week, it actually looks real nice.
Okay, Devin, thank you very much, and we urge you to stay with us because there's more news coming up next.
Win tickets to Dancing with the Stars